will begin with the new Gandhi Seance, a big political move ahead of the upcoming general elections in India. The last of the Gandhi family members, the one who was on the sidelines so far, has taken the political plunge. However, giving a limited role to her, the Congress party has brought in Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as General Secretary to lead its campaign in eastern Uttar Pradesh. Senior party leader Jyotiraditya Scindia has been named as the General Secretary in charge of western Uttar Pradesh. The decision to give Priyanka Gandhi a formal post in the party comes days after the Samajwadi Party and the Bahujan Samaj Party kept the Congress party out when they sealed a seat-sharing alliance for the bellwether state. The Congress party reacted by announcing that it would contest all 80 seats in the state of Uttar Pradesh. The move marks the first time that Priyanka Gandhi will formally work for the party outside her family's strongholds of Amethi and Raebareli in south-central Uttar Pradesh. While it once again brings the focus back on dynastic politics, what has surprised many is the limited role the star face of the party has been assigned. The Gandhis have always come in with a much bigger role into the Congress party. Meanwhile, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Lok Sabha constituency, Varanasi, falls in eastern Uttar Pradesh. Keep in mind, the Congress party has over the years ceded enormous ground to the Samajwadi Party and the Bahujan Samaj Party and later to the BJP in the state of Uttar Pradesh. It has been out of office in the state since the year 1989. The party could retain just 2 seats, Amethi and Raebareli, in the state in the last Lok Sabha elections. With no alliance partners organizationally, the party faces an uphill battle to turn the tide in the state, which sends the largest number of members to the Parliament of India. Observers say that bringing in Priyanka Gandhi may just add the right momentum to the Congress party's campaign. But the move also exposes its limitations.
वजह है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी विचारधारा की लड़ाई लड़ रही है और कांग्रेस पार्टी बैक फुट पे कहीं नहीं खेलने वाली। कांग्रेस पार्टी फ्रंट फुट पे खेलेगी। कांग्रेस पार्टी अपनी विचारधारा के लिए लड़ रही है और चाहे प्रियंका हो चाहे ज्योतिरादित्य हो, कांग्रेस पार्टी के बहुत पावरफुल नेता हैं, लीडर्स हैं और इन दोनों युवा नेताओं से हम उत्तर प्रदेश की राजनीति को बदलना चाहते हैं। मेरी बहन जो बहुत कैपेबल कर्मठ है कि वो मेरे साथ अब काम करेगी, तो मुझे पर्सनल भी बहुत खुशी हो रही है।
The 49th annual meeting of the World Economic Forum has kicked off in the Alpine Swiss town of Davos. A wide range of topics are set to be discussed during this 400 scheduled sessions as part of this year's summit. On the first day of the 4-day forum, the global economy, climate change, technological innovations and data management were among the most popular areas that was covered. World is One Suma Chaturvedi is at Davos speaking to the newsmakers and getting a sense of what exactly is in store.
Do you think that we are able to maintain our growth? Because 6-7% growth, we are among the top 5 economies in the world. How sustainable is that growth and what are the policies which will be required to, sustain that growth?
From my point of view, it is a must. It is mandatory for us as a country not only to maintain this level of growth, for the size of the nation that we are, for what we need to do for the entire population, for inclusiveness, we must grow at around 10% for the next many years.
And back home, sir, vote on account is going to happen. A lot of expectations. What is your assessment? Will it be a populist budget or will government, will try to play safe? What is your assessment about the upcoming Feb 1 vote on account?
It's very difficult to say. That we have seen in the recent elections in the states. We've seen populist measures, and well, politics needs to play their role also. And some of these populist measures are actually required for, let's say, look at the farm sector. Farm sector is not doing well at all. They do need some kind of support. How the government manages it, that's their call. They know best. But looking at the interim budget, I don't think we should see too much into the interim budget.
Now, here's a look at what has happened at Davos through the day. Former U.S. Vice President Al Gore appeared to be referencing U.S. President Donald Trump when he quizzed panelists on advice they would give to a world leader who does not believe in climate change during a session at this year's World Economic Forum. U.S. President Trump, who was not attending the global gathering, has been rolling back environmental and climate protections to maximize production of domestic fossil fuels. New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, a long-time supporter of combating climate change, said that it was about being on the right side of history.
Well, I think then it's a matter of saying that you don't have to cede power by acting on climate change. There's nothing to fear about your individual political status. Actually, this is about being on the right side of history. And do you want to be a leader that you look back in time and say that you were on the wrong side of the argument when the world was crying out for a solution?
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that, I think.
Britain's Prince William and pop star will.i.am joined politicians, CEOs and royals for the second day of the annual World Economic Forum. The Duke of Cambridge is attending his first meeting this year in the Swiss ski resort town of Davos. He will be taking part in a forum on mental health later today. Musician and entrepreneur will.i.am is in Davos with his business partner Alain Bejani, the CEO of Majid Al Futtaim, for the launch of their new AI or artificial intelligence powered platform and voice assistant. Environmental activists staged a protest against Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro outside the World Economic Forum meeting, where he is attending the event this year. A protester dressed as Bolsonaro was seen armed with a chainsaw trying to cut down another dressed as a tree and was prevented by a third protester dressed as Swiss President Ueli Maurer. The tree carried a sign reading, "Jair Bolsonaro, the rainforest is not yours."